Hello and welcome to my new channel, Elvron Does Crypto. Well, why did I start this separate channel? Because I recently got into cryptocurrencies and I'm trying to get myself into the market more, getting to learn how to read the markets. And I was wondering, well, maybe I can help other people with that. So let's start today. Today we're August 10th, midday here in Belgium, and we're looking at the charts. We can see a few risers already today in the 24-hour change. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are very strong in the market right now. Ethereum is above its 300 again, and Bitcoin is just keeping the bull alive. Ever since the fork with Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, and even before, Bitcoin has been rising. I really don't see a change in that. More on that later. Um, well, the rest of the market, yeah, we got Ethereum rising. Ripple, it wants to, but it really can't at the moment. The ceiling's too strong. The Bitcoin Cash, yeah, okay. I don't think I need to explain Bitcoin Cash. I think it's something that's going to die. Um, we'll see in the future what it will be, but I don't have much faith in it. Then we go XM rising again, and Litecoin just hovering around the $50 mark. I hold a bit of Litecoin. Um, I don't know how long I'm still holding it. The next week will show what I'm doing. Dash, one in my opinion, good coins in the race for coin that can be used for normal payments. It's getting there. It's getting there. We got a little W in the last 24 hours. Um but it's getting there. It's upping again. IOTA nearly at the state of its launch. I believe it was 60 cents. Um, a lot of good news coming from IOTA, and I believe there will only be better news in the future. Then we have Ethereum Classic. Can't say much about that because I really don't follow it. But then we have our star winner of the week, Neo. Neo stood at $7 a few days ago, and I thought it was really interesting, so I bought some. And look where it's now. 25.22 at midday here in Belgium. It's a nice rise. But let's look first at the Bitcoin charts. Bitcoin is still going up. We have a slight increase today, but we're going back to the top we had 2 days ago on August 8th, I think. Why do I think that? I have here the Bittrex market, and you can see the black line, and the black line is the excuse me. Well, the black line is the short-term angle I drew. It's only 2 days old, but 3 days, excuse me. But it's still an uptrend. Uh, the green line starts off the screen. That's the week uh, angle I took, starting August 3rd at midday to now at midday. And you see it's rather it's more steep, so the rise is coming down. I believe we might hit a ceiling, because the red line I drew was what it was 3 days ago. You see it went up a bit 2 days ago, just over it, but then quickly back down to form a W, trying that ceiling again, but failing, going down. At the bottom you see another nice W. That's something I believe there's a lot of new money coming in, because you see a lot of W's. I believe that might have something to do with it. Also whales. And you see we're now getting back to the ceiling. Um, both indicators think we'll break it. The long term is a bit more bullish on it, but I believe if it's not later today, it will be later in the week. But we're going to break this ceiling. Now we're going to look at the NEO chart. The NEO chart is very steep. If you have to buy that, well, good luck. I won't reach the top, I'm sure of it. And we also have the gas, whatever. NEO gas. It's like the same price as a NEO. So NEO is 25.15 at midday. Gas is 25.26. So you all know, with NEO coins in your wallet, you produce gas, and that gas is used for smart contracts and all. But it has the same price, so that's wonderful. It means let's say on about 25 coins, it's just under $100 a year. Not much, but it is a 10% extra you get, and it's, well, it's just easy money. I mean, you just put it in a wallet, and it's sitting there, and it's generating gas. And at the end of the year, you can take someone out to eat. $100, not much. Won't be fancy, but I think a small meal and a drink, and it's a nice extra, I think. So let's look at the Bittrex chart for NEO. I drew the same line for 2 days ago. I'm sorry, 2 days ago, and yeah, look what it's going to do. We had a ceiling at about 20, and it struggled a bit getting over it, but it did yesterday, and now it just a rise up to 25, and as you can see, it broke the ceiling. It just didn't break the ceiling this morning. It just broke the ceiling just a few hours ago, and it's just a matter of time. It's now above the ceiling, so I think it's broken. We'll have to see. My predictor is going above it later in the day, but I believe we're over it now. I don't think we're going to come back down, and I think NEO will be a coin 40, maybe $50 this year. Might go down a bit because of people collecting their profits. So keep some cash handy on the Bittrex forum, and place a few buy orders. I would say around 20, 18 maybe, for later in the year, and that would be a very wise decision, because I'm pretty sure at the end of the year NEO will see 40, maybe $50, and I predict that in the next year and a half, we might see NEO go 200, 250. If it does that, and the gas kindly follows to a $50, then I think a lot of people will be happy. I'm pretty sure NEO can do this. It's just a matter of will the market follow, and will the competition leave it? Because if there's a stiff competition, either Ethereum or another newcomer, then Neo could get some trouble. Also with the Chinese government, I really don't know. There's too much speculation. Will they adopt it? Will they censor it? Will they destroy it? I don't know. Um, but what we're seeing right now is very good for the people who got in early. I got in just with the first run with the change from Ant shares to Neo, and I lost a bit of money on that. Um, Luckily, pulled out uh, when it was at 9 and got back in at 7. So I made a bit of profit. I made more coins. Um, I also made a bad trade. I thought with the fork there was something going on with the alts. Everything was crashing, so I got out. But problem was after my day job, um, everything was back up again, and I said, "Oh no!" And a little bit fear of missing out, a little bit weak hands, but I bought it back at a loss. But now I'm winning strongly. I'm very happy with it. I more than doubled my money uh, in like 2 weeks, so I'm very happy with this coin. Um, so yeah, that was it for me. I hope you all liked this, and every comment, every constructive criticism, and a like and a subscribe would be appreciated.